Hi, yoga family. Thanks so much for meeting me on your mat today. My name is Kate Moon. Today, we're gonna do a nice, just kind of movement-based flow, shorter little sequence for those of you who are in a time crunch and just need to get your body moving. I know how that is, especially when you're practicing at home. So let's do it together. Let's start in child's pose. Bring your toes together at the back of the mat. And your knees nice and wide. Spread your arms out for the front edge of your mat. Allow your sit bones to grow heavy towards your heels. It's okay if your sit bones don't touch, mine don't. And maybe rock your forehead side to side. Just giving it a gentle massage and bringing in a little bit of pressure there. Make sure your fingertips are spread wide. Take up conscious space right here from the beginning. This morning, I went and took a cycle class to kind of mix up my routine and get my body moving and just feel a good sweat and a good energy. And the instructor said something that really struck a chord within me. She said, you have to want it more than you fear it. You have to want it more than you fear it. You take a big, big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Let yourself fully arrive with your breath. Again, breathe in through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Crawl your hands another centimeter or inch towards the front of your mat. Maybe your forearms lift. Final breath. Exhale. Tabletop position. Come up to all fours. Keep the hands spread wide and walk your knees underneath your hips. On the inhale, drop your belly. Lift your gaze for cow pose. On the exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, cat pose. Finding that movement, linking it up with your breath, dropping belly, lifting gaze. I always kind of wag my tail side to side, and then rounding the spine, tuck the chin to chest. 2 more on your own. Maybe turning your fingertips back to your knees, finding a gentle wrist stretch, whatever's going to feel really nourishing. 1 more round here. Neutralize your hands, your spine, and extend your right leg long behind you. Flex the toes down to the mat. Knit your bottom rib towards your hip bone so your core becomes engaged. Take a big breath in, and then tap your right elbow, breath out. Shoot it back, inhale. Kundalini, right knee crosses behind the left. Inhale it long. Exhale, tap the elbow. Inhale it long. Kundalini, pull it behind the left knee, squeeze the thighs. 1 more, lift it long. Tap the elbow. Press it back. Kundalini squat and hold. Press your hips back and separate your feet. Come into Gomukhasana legs. Left knee on top of the right. Sweep your arms up, maybe roll out the wrists. And then exhale, bow forward, chin to the top knee. Walk your hands forward, cross knee tabletop, and then lift your right leg up behind you once more. Place it back down to center tabletop position. We go to the left. Inhale the left leg long, toes flex down. Knit your bottom rib towards your hip bone. Breathe in, lengthen. Tap the left elbow. Breathe in long. Kundalini squat. Inhale it long. Tap the left elbow. Inhale it long. Kundalini squat. Hold here. Press the hips back between the feet. Gomukhasana. The right knee is on top. Sit up nice and tall. Arms come up. And take a nice forward bow. We're gonna start moving pretty quickly since it's a short flow. Cross knee tabletop. Bring the left leg back behind you, breathe in, and bring it down to meet the right tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Find a nice pedal through the legs, bending one knee, straightening the other. Keeping your hands spread nice and wide. We want to take up space here with our body. Right, so those words from that teacher this morning really got me thinking, what are my fears and what do I want? And can I find more wanting than more fearing? What is that hit for you? What comes up for you when you hear those words? Can you want it more than you fear it? Inhale to your toes, plank pose, roll it forward, top of your push-up. Take a big breath in. Shift forward, slowly lower to the belly. Baby Cobra, untuck your toes, squeeze your shoulders, lift your chest off the mat. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Tuck your toes, plank pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your right leg high, bend your knee and open up your hip. Roll out that right ankle, circle out the right knee, finding some space. And then straighten the right leg out, 3-point. Pull it to your right elbow. Cross the right ankle in front of the left. Cross ankle, down dog. Send your hips up and back. Come high to your toes. Drop both heels to the right back corner. So you're on the outside edge of your right foot, the inside arch of your left foot. Press your chest back to your thighs. And then shift shoulders over wrists. Lift your left arm up, side plank. Big body breath in, reach the left arm over your ear, press the hips up even higher, and then bend your knees, pull your left elbow to your chest. Plank pose, left hand to the top, uncross the ankles, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, bend your knee and open up your hip. Roll it out a little bit here. Once again, creating some space for yourself. And straighten the left leg out. Pull the left knee to your left elbow. Cross ankle down dog, left ankle in front of the right. Press your chest back to your thighs. Come high to your toes. Drop both heels to the left back corner of your mat. You're on the outside edge of left foot, the inside arch of the right foot. Press your chest back to your thighs. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Lift your right arm up, side plank. Reach the right arm over your ear, press your hips up. Bend your knees so your left outer hip hovers the mat and your right elbow pulls in. Look forward, plank pose, right hand to the top, uncross ankles, downward facing dog. Good, lift your right leg high, 3-point, take a big breath in. Tap your right elbow, breath out. Do it again, lift it up. Exhale, tap right elbow. Cross ankle down dog. Shoot the right ankle in front of the left. Lift high to your toes. Drop the heels to the right back corner. Lift your left arm over your ear. Take a big breath in. Bend your knees, hips hover. Pull the elbow in. This time as the left hand comes to the top of the mat, right knee comes back to the right elbow. Launch it forward. Fly it hat, 3-legged dog. Runner's lunge, step the right foot through your hands, pull your chest and your chin up, press energy through the left back toes. Take a big breath in, extended pyramid, straighten the right leg, bow your nose to your knee. We'll stay for a few breaths. Pull your right hand back in space, hug it into the midline. Send your left hip back and melt your left heel. One more breath. Runner's lunge, bend the right knee, pull the chest and the chin up one more time. Assisted warrior 3, walk your hands out under your shoulders, flex your left toes down to the ground. Take a big body breath in. Left knee crunches in and taps the left elbow. You can have blocks under your hands. I'm on the tips of my fingers. Press it back, assisted warrior 3. Tap it into the elbow. One more time, press back. Tap it into the elbow, cross the left ankle in front of the right, forward fold. Bow your nose to your knees. Keep your left hand planted or a block underneath. Twist your right arm up. Exhale the right hand down. Good, rise all the way up, crossed ankle mountain pose, arms up, gaze up, squeeze your inner thighs. Cactus your elbows, little baby back bend to lift the heart. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Pull the right heel to your sit bone, squeeze it in. That right foot was in the back. Step the right foot back, runner's lunge. Take a big breath in, heart and chest pull up. Drop your right knee, sweep your arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana, big body breath in. Cactus your elbows, maybe even lift your left heel up as you press your hips forward. Deep, deep stretch there. Inhale, arms up, left heel comes down. And then hands plant. Shoot your left leg back, take a big breath in. Tap your left elbow with your left knee, breath out. Shoot it back, inhale. Kundalini, cross left knee behind the right. Tuck both of your toes under. Left knee is behind the right. Roll to your right hand, knees go to the left. Turn all the way to flip dog. Heels plant, hips rise, left arm reaches up by the ear. Take another big breath in, get nice and big. Tap the sit bones down, pull the left elbow in. Look to the top of your mat. Flip it over, left knee, left elbow. Chaturanga, shoot it back, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog, take a big body breath in. Downward facing dog is your big body breath out. Nice job. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Lift your left leg high, moving quickly through this. Tap your left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Tap the left elbow, hold. Cross ankle, down dog. Left ankle in front of the right. Press the hips up and back. Come high to your toes. Drop your heels to the left back corner. Reach your right arm over your ear for that big side plank. As you bend the knees and the left outer hip hovers, look forward. This time as the right hand plants, left knee to the left elbow in your plank pose. Lift it up, three-legged dog. Runner's lunge, step through your hands. Lift your chest and your chin, broaden through the collarbones, breathe it in. Extended pyramid, straighten the left leg, bow your nose to your knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together. We call it kind of like scissoring, like you're squeezing them even though they're separated. Take one more big breath. Runner's lunge, rebend that left knee, broaden through the collarbones. Walk your hands out further, assisted warrior 3. So your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Crown of the head pulls forward and the right toes are flexing down, right? So hips are square. Take a big breath in. Right knee taps the right elbow, crunch it in, round the spine. Press it back. Now maybe it taps the tricep. Press it back. Maybe it taps the armpit. Hold this right knee in. Right ankle in front of the left, cross ankle forward fold. Bow your nose down, walk your hands back. Halfway lift the chest. Keep your right hand planted, twist your left arm up. Keep the legs straight, inner thighs squeezing. And left hand comes down. Soften the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, rise all the way up. Mountain pose with your crossed ankles. Cactus the elbows, lift the heart, little baby back bend here. Arms up. Forward fold, hinging at the waist. Your left foot is in back, so halfway lift your chest. Step your left foot back to your runner's lunge. Or pull it to the sit bone rather first, sorry, if you need to, and then step it back to your runner's lunge. Broaden through the collarbones. Drop your left knee, sweep your arms up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. As you cactus the elbows and send the hips forward, maybe you pop that right heel up. It's a little bit deeper of a stretch for me. And then arms come up, heel goes down if you lifted it. Plant your hands and frame your right foot. Shoot the right leg back, take a big breath in. Right knee taps right elbow. Shoot it back. Kundalini, right knee behind the left. Hold it here. Tuck both of your toes under. Roll to your left hand. Turn your heels down. Flip your dog. Feet are about hip width distance in parallel. The heels are grounded. Press the hips up. Squeeze through the glutes. One more breath in. Tap the sit bones down. Gaze over your left shoulder. Right knee, right elbow in your plank pose. Top of the mat. Chaturanga. As you shoot the right leg back, can you lower down halfway? Upward facing dog. Take that full body breath in. Downward facing dog. Roll over the toes. Breath out. Nice job, yogis. We'll do this one more time for one flow. And we'll add a little bit on here. Full body breath in. Exhale, sigh that breath out. All right, lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. Tap your right elbow. Inhale, lift. Tap the right elbow, wild thing. Roll to the outer edge of left foot, kickstand the right foot behind you. Lift the hips, left leg stays straight here. Take another big breath in. As you flip over, right knee, right elbow. Cross ankle dog. Right ankle in front of the left, send the hips up and back. Come high your toes, the heels drop to the right back corner. Left arm is reaching over your ear. Pull the left shoulder back on top of the right. All right, we're gonna bend the knees. This time we're gonna step or float the left foot up rather, So press to the outer edge of the right foot and lift the left leg up. Start to pull the left knee into the chest. Use your hand under the thigh or behind the knee if you need it. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Good. Center your right back foot. Lift up. High crescent lunge. Big body breath in. Big body breath out. Good. Lean forward into a power lunge. Roll over the back toes. Warrior three. Lift up through the left heel. Big body breath in. Good, standing cheetah. Pull the elbows in, right knee, right elbow. Press it back. Pull it in, hold it in. Right ankle crosses over the left ankle, forward fold, breath out. Nice job, a little bit harder that time. Halfway to lift, lengthen. Keep your left hand planted, twist your right arm up, find a half bind behind your back. Right hand goes to the left hip crease. Using that back of the palm as leverage to twist the right shoulder back even more. Right arm comes up, inhale. Exhale it back down. Pull the left heel into the butt. Big breath. And we step this back to our runner's lunge. This time, cartwheel the hands open. Warrior two. Hips and arms open, gaze over the right front middle finger. Straight arms, straight legs, lift up through center. Bend into the left knee, little half skandasana, or going as deep as you can, doesn't have to be the deepest. Take a big breath in. Warrior two, open it back up. Inhale, straight arms, straight legs. Skandasana, exhale. Stay for the breath in. Warrior two is your breath out. Peaceful triangle, straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Good, as we cartwheel the hands all the way down, turn the right toes to the long side, grab right hand to left ankle, twist. Breathe in, twist deeper, breathe out. One more. Left hand comes down, sweeps the mat, front of the mat, twisting low lunge. Left hand down, the right arm lifts. Big, big breath in. Horizon lunge, roll to the outer edges of the feet, drop the left outer hip, breath out. As we circle up and around, right hand to the top of the mat, Kundalini Squat, left knee behind the right. Do that one more time. Step the left foot back, horizon lunge, drop the left outer hip, roll to the outer edges of feet. Kundalini squat, right hand to the top, left knee behind the right, half moon, lift up. Left toes flex out to the side, drive up through your outer glute and your outer ankle, and then twist the left shoulder back on top of the right. Right, the gaze is always the last thing to lift in these balancing poses. If you're unstable, look down at the ground. That's really going to help. Chair pose, bring the feet together, the arms come up, full body breath in, forward fold, Uttanasana, breath out. Halfway lift, lengthen the back. Take your vinyasa if you want to take a crow pose, handstand, anything like that. Go ahead and find that. Full body breath in. Full emptying breath out. One more, breathe in. Want it more than you fear it. Lift your left leg high. Tap your left elbow. Lift it up. One more, tap the left elbow. Wild thing, roll to the outer edge of right foot. Kick the left foot behind you. Left arm comes up by the ear. Big body breath in. As you flip over, look to the top. Left hand down, left knee, left elbow. Cross ankle down dog, left ankle in front of the right. Drop the heels over to the left, right arm stays up and over the ear, side plank. Really concentrate on digging the outer edge of your right foot into the ground. As you bend the knees and hover, as you straighten the legs, you'll float the right leg up into a side plank. Start to pull the right knee into the chest. Step the right foot all the way to the top. Center the left foot on the back of the mat. High crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Big body breath in. And big body breath out. Power lunge, chest at 45. Belly in, roll over the back toes. Lift up through the right glutes. Warrior 3. Big breath in. Standing cheetah, pull the elbows in, but left knee comes to the left elbow. One more, shoot it back. Left knee, left elbow, hold it in. Left ankle in front of the right, cross ankle, forward fold. Right hand stays planted, left arm comes up. Half bind, left hand behind the back, reaching for that right hip crease to peel the left shoulder open. Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need effort there. And I think a lot of the time that's where my fear comes from, is that I'm not going to be perfect at it. So I avoid it. But I want it more than I want to not do it. Right? Lift your left arm up. Left hand comes down. Pull your right heel into your butt. Squeeze it in. Runner's lunge, step the right foot back. Broaden through the collarbones, breathe in. Warrior 2, cartwheel open, breathe out. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, inhale. Bend into the right knee, Skandasana, exhale. Good, stay for that breath in. Look forward, bend the left knee, warrior 2, breath out. Again, straight arms, straight legs. Skandasana. Stay for the breath in. Warrior 2 is the breath out. Straighten the left leg, peaceful triangle. And as you cartwheel the left hand down, turn the left toes to the long side of the mat. Left hand reaches all the way for your right ankle. Right arm stays twisted up. Breathe it in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. As the right hand sweeps the mat, comes all the way to the top, twisting low lunge. Toes face the front, left arm comes up. Breathe in. Horizon lunge, roll to the outer edges of the feet, drop the right outer hip. As the left hand comes to the top, Kundalini squat, right knee behind the left, squeeze the inner thighs. Step it back once more, horizon lunge, roll it down. Kundalini squat, left or right knee behind the left. Half moon, left hand stays planted. Right leg extends out and open. Hips are open to the side of the wall or mat or whichever direction you find yourself facing. Palm is open, fingertips are spread wide. We're taking up space. One more breath. Chair pose, feet together or hip width. Big breath in. Forward fold, breath goes out. Halfway lift to inhale the body. Your vinyasa back to downward facing dog, whatever that looks like for you today on your mat. Big body breath in. And big body breath out. Hide your toes, take a big breath in. Drop your knees down, tabletop position. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to chest. Neutralize. Extend your right leg back behind you. Take a big breath in. Tap your right elbow. Lift it back. Kundalini squat. Keep both toes tucked under. Flip your dog. Roll to your left hand. Hips go up, butt goes up. Take a big body breath in. Tap the booty down, breath out. As you flip over, right knee to the right elbow. Cross ankle down dog. Right knee is in front of the left. Come hide your toes. This time, drop your knees down in a cross knee tabletop. The right knee is in front of the left. Open your legs and send your sit bones back to your Gomukhasana, just like we started. Both of your sit bones grounded. You should feel this in your outer hips, hopefully. And you can stay upright. You can bow forward and down once again. I like to use my hands a little bit because what happens when I pull my chest forward is my butt lifts. So I use my hands to keep my butt grounded and then bow down. One more breath. Lift the chest up. Now your right knee is on top. You're going to keep that knee bent, but extend the left leg out in front of it. Reach forward and give yourself a nice forward fold. You should feel this in the back of the left leg. I usually have a pretty good range of motion, but for some reason this bind gets me every single time. Slowly lift the chest. We'll bend that left knee under the right one more time. Walk your hands to the left, your feet are separated. As you lift the butt, the legs will unravel to a forward fold with your feet about as wide as the mat facing the back. Come hide your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. Walk your hands to the left, keep your balls of your feet planted, and you'll end up turning to the front with the left foot in front of the right or crossed in front of the right bow. Now with the left leg in front of the right, come hide your toes. Walk your hands out to a cross ankle plank pose. So your right toes will probably come off the mat and your right ankle is crossed right on top of that left ankle. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Upward facing dog, uncross, come to the tops of the feet. Downward facing dog. Inhale, hide your toes. Drop your knees, tabletop position. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Neutralize. Extend your left leg back, big breath in. Tap the left elbow. Extend it back. Kundalini, cross left knee behind the right. Both toes are tucked. Flip your dog. You're rolling to your right hand. Toes to face the back, heels to plant. Big, big body breath in. Tap the sit bones down. Look over your right shoulder to the top. Left hand to the top, left knee, left elbow. Cross ankle dog, left ankle in front of the right. Come high to your toes, drop your knees to the mat. Right knee is behind the left in your cross knee tabletop. Make room for your butt, send it back. Gomukhasana legs. Sitting up tall, finding the variation that works for you. Allowing your body to give its weight and its breath into the floor. So not feeling like you have to hold back or hold on. Lift your chest. Left knee is on top. We'll keep it bent, but we'll straighten that right bottom leg. And then start to walk the chest forward. Maybe your hands meet the bottom of the foot. Maybe you just kind of like hold on to the top knee to help that kind of self-assist, keep your chest down. I feared so much my entire life. I feared a lot of my truth. I feared a lot of my identity. And I stayed living in that fear for a very long time. And my life got very, very dark and it got very lonely. And one day I woke up and something snapped. And I guess I just realized I wanted to be me. I wanted to feel free more than I wanted to be afraid. When you have that feeling, hang on to it, go with it, listen to it. And it might save you. Lift your chest, rebend the right knee under the left. You're back in Gomukhasana legs. Walk your hands to the right, nice twist. You'll pop the butt up and your feet are as wide as the mat in a nice forward fold. Come high to your toes, hands under the shoulders. Stay on the balls of the feet. They'll rotate as you start to turn and walk your hands to the right. And when you start to face the top of the mat, the right ankle, or actually it's really more the knee, is crossed in front of the left knee. Now walk your hands out to that cross ankle plank pose. The right foot will stay grounded, so the left one's on top. Take a big breath in. And lower down halfway, chaturanga. Uncross the ankles. And press back to a child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Find that your breath has steadied. Walk your hands back to your knees. Come to sit on your heels. We'll end our practice, not with a shavasana, but a gentle seated moment of quiet and of stillness for ourselves. You should be proud of yourself for taking even 10 minutes to move your body today. I realize that sometimes it's very hard. I'm finding it myself. We can fear what it looks like to take this time to ourselves for things that we feel like will fall to the wayside if we take this time to ourselves. But the world keeps going. Things keep happening. Kids will be fed. Work will still be work. But we'll be better for this time we took to ourselves. So as much as we fear doing it and we avoid it, we have to want it more than we fear it. So thank yourself for wanting it today. Bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath rise and fall. You are a force. You keep going. Take a full body breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, exhale. Thumbs to your third eye center. May the light and the love in me sees and honors the same light and love shared in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, and I hope you'll join me soon for another flow.